Right, are you ready to go, folks? Yeah. Are you? No, I don't think you are. Anyway, it's great to see so many people in here. This kind of reminds me of the last time the Scottish Parliament was actually in the building, and in a funny kind of way, you are. You're a cross-section of society. You're looking at the biggest issues of the day, and if you didn't have cause to think that already, and I know you do, you know, just look at the news today. Green issues. Well, Galway, that notoriously dry place in Ireland, hasn't had drinking water for 5 weeks because of a cryptosporidium outburst. Same problem, but far worse in Brisbane in Australia, where they will now have fines and their water turned off if they use more than a very small amount. Tesco has announced profits about £5,000 a minute. What's that got to do with green issues? You know, it's to do with food miles, it's to do with control of supplies, it's to do with sustainable agriculture. Practically everything in the news today has touched our debate tonight. Let's meet the panel in a bit more detail. Colin Fox, nearest me, is convener of the Scottish Socialist Party. He's a member for Lothian in the Scottish Parliament. He went to Bell College in Hamilton, got an HND in accountancy. Didn't seem to help with his numeracy, though, because one election leaflet seems to talk of Holyrood elections on the 5th, but you've got over that one. Now, you also get the idea that
second vote.
that accountants are not generally troublemakers. This doesn't apply to Colin. In June 2005, he highlighted the Parliament's refusal to allow protests outside the G8 in Gleneagles. As a result of that, he was suspended for the whole September, his correspondence was deleted, and he was debarred from entering the building, and the party fined £30,000. Alex Johnson, beside Colin, is the Tory member for the North East of Scotland and environment spokesman for the Tories. He was born in Kincardineshire, where he continues to live, educated at Mackey Academy in Stonehaven, and was a self-employed dairy and arable farmer before he got elected in 1999. Clearly the farm has not been struggling without him. Since Alex's wife and son took over the herd, it has been ranked in the top 10 Scottish Ayrshire herds. So all these kind of unusual advantages of becoming an MSP. He's been convener of the Parliament's Rural Development Committee, and he is, as I said, the Scottish Tory spokesman on the environment. Richard Lochhead is the SNP spokesman on energy and the environment, rural affairs and fishing, and he's MSP for Murray. He was born in Paisley. He has a politics degree from Stirling Uni, and he was office manager for Alex Salmond for 4 years, during which time he contested lots of elections. Next we have Ross Finney for the Lib Dems, who has been Minister of the Environment and Rural Development, in fact, since 1999. He was a Lib Dem councillor on Inverclyde Council before the election as a regional list MSP for the West of Scotland. He was also party spokesman on economic affairs. Unsurprisingly, because he was born educated in Greenock and was a chartered accountant and a corporate financial advisor by trade. She was elected in 1999 and became Donald Dure's first Minister for the Environment. Lost the post when Jack McConnell became First Minister in 2001, but nae hard feelings because she's back again. In 2003, she had a majority of, well, it's probably engraved in your heart, Sarah, but it's got a 2,666 in your Edinburgh Central constituency. It is one of the smallest majorities of any Labour MSP, and she is being challenged by, amongst others, the new and I think heavily pregnant imminent mum, Siobhan Mathers. But anyway, would you please welcome Sarah Boyack, the transport spokesperson for the Greens. He's an MSP for the Lothians. He came in the 2003 entry, which means he still basically believes in life. He used to run a magazine. He also ran a small business, which was a kind of communications business, and he spent some of his formative years following his mum doing strange research in India and Pakistan, which widened his mind. Would you please welcome Mark? And finally, Pat Smith, who's top of the list for solidarity in the Lothians. She's a childcare worker. She's been active in socialist politics for 25 years, and she's on the National Steering Committee of the Stop the War Coalition. Solidarity recently said that a new System 3 poll showed that they could return up to 7 MSPs across Scotland, in which case can I make a plea that if you guys are going to be in government, you're going to be Wheel Kent, so get more about you on your websites. That is all I can tell you.